Hi guys, so I'm going to tell you about derivations. So the derivations are the addition of a word forming a piece is called a derivation. When we have derivations, we have a root, and then we modify that root of that principal word, adding different words at the end or the beginning of this. So I'm going to show you some examples about it. So for example, we have the root, and then we have the derivation, so we have a new word. For example, reduce. Okay, so we have here reduce as the root, and we have the reduction. So it's not the same to say reduce or reduction. And for example, we have here relate. So the root is relate, and at the end we have tion. So relation. So there now we have that derivation, and we have a new word, and it becomes from that root, but I mean it's different, the different meaning and the different way to write in the grammatical. So we modify it. So when we talk about derivation, we have two classes of derivation. We have the prefixes and we have the suffixes. So the prefixes are at the beginning of the word, so before to the root. For example, we have blades here. Blades is the root, but we have a, so we have the blades. And for example, the we have the verb sleep, and we have a as sleep. It's not the same to sleep as sleep. Okay? So then we have be, and be talking, be friend, be back, the same case. So we modify it at the beginning of the word. We have I and learned, ensure, and sarcasm case. So, and the suffixes is the contrary of prefixes. Well, in that case, we want to have suffixes at the end of the root, at the end of the word. So, we have forget and use, and we have full. So, forgetful, useful. It's not the same, it's different, the different meaning and the different way to write it. State and govern, and we have meant. So statement and government. So we have a new word, a new meaning, a new structural and grammatical way to write it. So the suffixes are a little complex. Well, it has have more topics for talking about it. For example, in the suffixes we have different classes. For example, we have the diminutives. So we have at the end the ling, let, or I. So for example, that if we have I, so y is daddy. Okay, so in order to, that is the root and daddy is the diminutive. And the feminine suffixes is not too common because in English we don't have it. Feminines or masculine nouns, but there are some cases, and with the suffixes we can realize when we are talking about some kinds of feminine nouns. So for example, we have actress, so uterus. So we have at the end AISS or ITTI, and we have the feminine noun. So in the abstract suffixes, like cheap or hood, so we make that word in a concrete noun. For example, friendship, neighborhood. So we have the word friend, but we have cheap, so now we have a noun. Name, we have hood, neighborhood, or childhood. Well, in that cases, and we have in the suffixes that the modification of the category of the words. For example, so we have a nominalizers arrangement. So arrange, and we add meant or judge, and we add meant. So now we have a nominalizer. Or for example, verbalizer. We have here in the case of verbalizer a passive, and we add pacify. So now we have a verb. Appear. So purify. Okay. So in that case, for example, we adjectives. In that case, like blood, bloody. So now we have an adjective and suffix, and adverbs too. For example, home, and we have word, so homeward, or is word. So right now we have a adjective license or adverbs. In that case, we change the category of the words. And there is an option when you need to know what is the prefix, what is the root, what is the suffix, so we can make three diagrams, so useful for that in that cases. For example, we have the word non-smoker. In non-smoker, so we have non and the prefix, smoke like the verb, and ir like the suffix. In that case, you can separate, you can know in which part to use, what else, in what part, what it is. And the second derivation, this is the first derivation, the second derivation is about when we have a long word. In that word we have prefixes, we have the root, and then we have suffixes, and not only one suffix, we have two suffixes. So in that case, for example, unimpressible, so we have un as the prefix, impress as the root, I am as the suffix, and able the second suffixes. So in that way, we can differentiate, we can know where is the origin of that word, in that case impress, and what are the modification, and what is a prefix and a suffix. Okay? So thanks for watching, and I hope you like it.